So we actually went ahead and created a map for the different tables that we have. And this is how it looks like at the moment. It's actually pretty complicated. It's amazing how you can build on this idea and create more and more. So we built this map to help us understand how we create things in the background so we can further develop it. And what I'm going to talk about today is this specific table, which is the package matrix. Now, what we're doing is basically we're trying to track the progress of each work package we have on our projects. Usually, Alec tends to have projects that over 1 billion dirhams. So it's quite complicated. We have a lot of work packages. So it's definitely very hard to keep track on these packages, especially as the project goes on, and we have 20 or 50 plus work packages to keep track. So what we did is, and let me try to explain that in the diagram here, and then I'll jump into the details in the different tables. So the package tracker itself, or the package matrix, is informed by the project team composition table. So from there, it gets the list of packages with the subcontractors. And so this is the first relation. The second relation is it gets the dates from the planners, it gets the progress from Aconex, and then it presented on Morta. And let me go into the details. So the first step would be the project team composition table. And this is a fairly simple table compared to the others. This is just your normal project team composition table. You have the list of packages, and then as subcontractors are onboarded, we will get the name of the subby and the contact people with their numbers and all their details basically. So this gets fed into the package matrix. As you can see here, the package name itself is a select list. That means if there is an added package due to a change in commercial strategy or something, I'll directly I'll have to edit the package team composition, sorry, the project team composition table in the BEP and get it updated in order for me to get these updated packages in the tracker. So that's the first part. I'll get the packages, I'll get the names, I'll get the different details. Second part is in the same table here, the package matrix, I'll have a planning team input, and that is basically where the input the dates for each package, where the planned onboarding date, package kickoff meeting, and then you'll get the different dates for actual engineering finish date and end of construction date and handover date. You'll get also the weight of each package. This is being fed by the planners. Third thing is once this is done, I'll have and this is again the same table. I'll have an onboarding tracker for each package. So basically, for each package, whenever they finish one of the steps, they with their onboarding, I'll directly click it. I'll directly update it here, and it's reflected on this table. Fourth thing is the same tracker is linked to Aconex. Now we're using the normal Aconex integration to pull in the data, the one-click integration, and we're pulling all the data. Well, interesting, it shows as an active here. So we're pulling all the data from Aconex, and this gets refreshed daily. This is basically containing all the, and let me show one of the TIDBs. Now our QQC strategy is actually adding all the documents that also will be produced, so we'll know all the total number of the shop drawing, the total number of the shop drawings, the one that are produced and the one that will be produced also. All the metadata of these documents are stored here on Aconex, and we can utilize that. So how we're utilizing it is, again, back to the package matrix. We've got those the numbers for each package. So I'm gonna go into progress engineering, and you'll see here I'm able, for those who are onboarded, I'm able to get the total number of shop drawings, the issued number, and then the issued approval and the approval number. So basically, this will give me the percentage of the issued drawings and percentage of the approved drawings, which reflects the their progress when it comes to engineering. and this gives me a automated way to get the progress, which is basically fed again into the package matrix. Now this is all live on Morta. This is all in the back end. Nobody have access to it except for people who might be required, like planners, for instance, commercial team, our digital delivery team also. But the progress is meant to be shared with everyone. The report is meant to be shared with everyone. So what we do is some of these processes will I have it as a view, and in a or some of these views I have it as a table in the on the reporting process. And what we're doing here is we've got the mobilization status for everyone to see, and also we've got the appointed party progress, which shows us the different packages with their different with their different progress. We've got multiple aspect tracking for each package, and again, this is all being derived from Morta. Some of it are automated, some of it are a bit manual, but it's all live on Morta. And using the Power BI visualization, we push this into Power BI. And again, the same Power BI is published to Morta, so it's all live on Morta. So we share this process with our team, with the upstream also, so they have an idea what's going on. This shows them the progress of each package. Also, if they want to jump on and see the onboarding status, they'll be able to see how far we are we compared to the planned onboarding dates. And yeah, so that's basically it. It's really interesting how complicated can it get with Morta. I mean, we had to sit down, me and Andy, and try to understand how things are. And he created this map, try to figure out what we completed so far, what we've created so far, and still growing. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing for a minute. Am I still on
Awesome.
even?
Yeah, you're still on, Abdelrhman.
Okay, okay.
No, awesome. Thanks a lot for sharing that with us. I think the note that you ended on, that it is complicated. Ultimately, it's a reflection of the information that's inside the system. It's not. Um, there are a lot of different trackers that have to be built and have to be connected with each other,
Yeah.
and I can appreciate the complex. It's actually complex when you're trying to unpack it, but by accident you're building these relationships in many ways,
Makes
and
absolute sense to build these relationships that way. That's why it was just done intuitively, you know. But
yeah.
then to unpack it was hell.
But then exactly when you start like visualizing how does these data relation how did these data sets work together, it shows you the complexity of the information model in relation to just package tracking in many ways and information management, let alone trying to unpack the whole set of information models. So thanks a lot for joining us today and for your insights.